Jai Hind everyone and welcome to another episode of Voice of Red Hackle, a podcast of the cadets, by the cadets and for the cadets. Today we have with us Flight Cadet Sakshi Sandilya from Bihar and Jharkhand Directorate. She is a national level Kho player and also received the award of excellence by Sports Authority of Bihar. Welcome Sakshi to our podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me on your podcast. So, talking about myself, I am natively from the Gaya district of Bihar but brought up in Aurangabad. I completed my education from the DAV Public School, Aurangabad, Bihar. Currently, I am pursuing BSc in Statistics Honours from Patna Science College. And as you said, I am from the Bihar and Jharkhand Directorate. And moving to the sports journey of mine, I've played nationals in the DAV nationals, and I also represented my universities in the East Zone University Games in the game of badminton and kabaddi.
Great.
And I also received a certificate of excellence from the Sports Authority of Bihar because I have volunteered there at the event called NetJam. It is an inter-level district competition all over the India of the junior athletes, and I volunteered there and served there. Like I narrated everyone what is the theme of there, and it was a 24-hour work. Like boys used to work at the night, and the girls have to take care of everything in the morning, like 9 to 5.
As you said that you are from Bihar and Jharkhand Directorate, can you please elaborate us about the culture?
As Bihar is very diversified in itself, and talking about the culture of Bihar, like I'm from the southern region of the Bihar. I will starting from there only. So basically, when I talk about the language of Bihar, it is most probably divided in more than 7 languages. So in the region I belongs to, Magdhi is spoken, and when we just move in the center to the northern part of Bihar, Bhojpuri, Mathili, then Angika, Vajjika, Thethi, a lot of language are speaking there.
Right.
And when we move to the song, like folk songs of Bihar, it is most of the time based on the real life events. Like when the marriage ceremony is there, at the time of marriage, Sumangali Geet is very famous at that time. So women sit together and the help of dhol and everything, Sumangali Geet is performed at that time. When the birth of child take place, Sohar is performed.
Oh.
And when as agriculture is one of the very famous occupation in the Bihar, and जब बीज बोए जाते हैं उस टाइम पे रोपनी गीत परफॉर्म होती है, and when the harvesting is taken place उस टाइम कटनी गीत होती है, and there are a lot of dances also like झूमर, then जाट जाटिन, and there are many things like and they all are based on the real life events. Like if something like at the time of marriage, झूमर is performed, and at the different event it is all based on the live events. That is what I'm telling. Attires, it is sari is very cotton sari is very famous in Bihar, and the male they usually prefer dhoti kurta or dhoti pajama, kurta pajama I can say. And yeah, the very talking about the festival, Chhat Puja is very famous in Bihar.
Yes, right.
And that 4 days are like heaven in Bihar. Like if someone wants to see the culture of Bihar, they should visit Bihar at the
during Chhat Puja.
During Chhat Puja, I can say. And like I cannot express the emotion of Biharis at that time.
Okay.
And talking about the history and other things of the Bihar, like famous places of Bihar, I can say Bodh Gaya is very famous. It is famous for the enlightenment of Buddha.
Right.
Then Patna is famous for various things. As in the ancient time, it is also known as the Patliputra. It was the capital city of the Magad. And Nalanda University is very famous from the ancient time, like at the time, very ancient time, like Takshila, Nalanda was the center of hub for the education. And foreigners, at that time, foreigners used to come for the education purpose.
Yes.
But so that is very famous. Then Vishwa Shanti Stupa of Vaishali is very famous. Vaishali is itself famous for the first republic of the world. And moving to the art and culture, art of the Bihar, Mithila painting is very famous. It is a painting which is of a very vibrant colors, and geometric pattern is used in that. It is very mainly famous in the Darbhanga and Madhubani region of the Bihar.
Right.
So that is very famous. And Bhagalpur is known as the silk city of Bihar. So it is situated in the south bank of the river Ganga. So if I mention about the Jharkhand is a very beautiful place, and it is moreover kind of greenery place, I can say. And the famous festival of there is Sarhul, Karma. These are the very famous festival over there. And when I talk about the famous places, steel cities, Jamshedpur is very famous for the industrialization.
Right.
And then Patratu Valley is very famous. Then
Patratu Valley is famous for what?
It is a valley. It is the valley only, which is very famous in itself because it is. वहाँ पे एक पहाड़ था जिसको कट डाउन करके एक वैली बनाया गया है, तो वो बहुत beautiful scene है. So that is very famous. Betla National Park is very famous. So these are the some of the famous, and I mentioned that Sohrai Kala is very famous over there. So these are the things very famous in the Jharkhand.
So RDC must have been a very memorable experience for you. Can you share us? Then can you share something?
Like one thing I like about the RDC very much is the diversity. Like I'm from the Bihar, and I said that Bihar is in itself a very diverse state, and RDC is the thing that like यहाँ की diversity इतनी ज़्यादा है. Like you see the people from the Jammu Kashmir and then Kerala and from the different part of the Bihar. This is the thing I like about most.
Students from cadets from all over have came here.
And as I was also in the air modeling and the flag area. So there I interacted with the many cadets from the different regions. So and the flag area is the one of the best thing, like I can say, because the cadets like क्योंकि वो सुबह से लेके शाम तक खड़ा रहना होता है. So we just if you are not knowing each other, then धीरे धीरे हम लोग interact वहाँ पे करना start कर देते थे. So that was very good.
So you love the interaction there?
Yeah, I love the interaction. हमारे बगल में APT है, Delhi है. So the peoples are very humble there, very much. So this is the thing I like. Like in RDC, I cannot complain about anything. This is the best thing I can ever get in the NCC journey. Bihar is Litti Chokha. Litti Chokha is very famous.
Yes.
Then at the time of Chhat Puja, Thekua is very famous. Thekua is very famous.
What is that?
Thekua is made up of wheat flour and jaggery.
Okay.
It is made of jaggery and wheat flour.
You must have learned so much about a culture from NCC, right?
Yeah, a lot. Or like as I said, I belong from the southern region of Bihar. I don't have that much knowledge about the northern region of the Bihar. So after coming to NCC, I just saw a lot of things. Yeah, it helped a lot. Like I have seen a lot of like Sama. I was not aware about the Sama Chakeva. I was not aware about the Mithila paintings. I have seen that from the very near side in the NCC, and it helped me a lot.
How many camps have you gone through to get to RDC?
8. I have gone through 8 camps. Like from the pre-IGC level to coming to the launching camp of the RDC, there was 8 number of camps. So as I can say, NCC helped me a lot. Like I'm a defense aspirant. I always wanted to join Indian Air Force, and that's why I joined Air NCC. So that is the main reason, and it helped a lot to groom the personality of cadets. So like as I can see myself 1 year back, I was not this much vocal, and I can speak confidently now. I can say the discipline, the sense of discipline they build. So these are the things that people should have in their self, and it is very tough कि आप खुद से वो चीज़ अपने आप में ला रहे हो. अगर आप ला रहे हो तो वो बहुत अच्छी बात है. But NCC इस चीज़ में बहुत it provides you that platform, the environment, and if you are in NCC, I would say that RDC तो आना ही चाहिए. हर एक कैडेट को RDC जरूर आना चाहिए. Because at the age of 18, 19 or 20, like you cannot get this type of environment, and if you are getting the exposure, the environment, if you are getting this, that is the biggest thing. If you are a defense aspirant, I am saying, if you are a defense aspirant, this is the best thing you can ever have.